The driver who was behind the wheel of the bin lorry that crashed in Glasgow has been suspended by his employer. Glasgow City Council confirmed Harry Clarke had been suspended following evidence at the ongoing inquiry into the tragedy, which killed 6 people. The inquiry has heard Mr Clarke previously fainted while working as a bus driver, but failed to disclose the incident when he joined the council. The council said the suspension was on a precautionary basis. A spokesman said, "The council can confirm that it has suspended Mr Harry Clarke on a precautionary basis pending a full disciplinary investigation." A number of allegations have been made during the inquiry in regard to Mr Clarke's conduct before and at the point where he commenced employment with the council. These allegations have yet to be put to Mr Clarke and he has not yet had the opportunity of responding to them. The internal investigation will therefore take place at the conclusion of the Fatal Accident Inquiry. The Fatal Accident Inquiry, FAI, at Glasgow Sheriff Court has previously heard evidence that Mr Clarke had suffered episodes of dizziness and fainting for decades before the fatal crash on December 22, when several witnesses reported seeing him slump behind the wheel. In April 2010, the year before he joined the council as a bin lorry driver, Mr Clarke fainted while working as a driver for First Bus. Doctors were said to have been given differing accounts of where the incident happened, with one being told it was on a bus and another that it had been in a canteen on a hot day. Dr. John Langan, of Baileystown Health Centre in Glasgow, told the inquiry he had examined Mr Clarke after the incident, with the GP's medical records indicating Mr Clarke fainted at work, in canteen, hot environment, no warning signs. However, 2 letters from First's medical officer Dr. Kenneth Lyons indicated that Mr Clarke fainted on a stationary bus. DVLA guidelines to GPS state that people who have fainted may be fit to return to the wheel if there was provocational factors, such as a hot environment, prodromal features such as lightheadedness, and if a faint is unlikely to occur while sitting or lying. Dr. Langan later wrote to First Bus diagnosing the blackout as a simple faint which did not require Mr Clarke to give up driving. The GP said he would have looked at Mr Clarke's medical history over the past 5 years before making his diagnosis. He said nothing jumped out at me at the time to merit diagnosing a more serious condition. The Crown Office has already said there will be no criminal prosecution over the crash, with senior lawyers deeming it a tragic accident. Erin McQuaid, 18, her grandparents Jack Sweeney, 68, and his 69-year-old wife Lorraine, all from Dumbarton, died in the incident in the city's Queen Street and George Square. Stephanie Tate, 29, and Jacqueline Morton, 51, both from Glasgow, and Gillian Ewing, 52, from Edinburgh, were also killed when the truck mounted the pavement before crashing into the side of the Millennium Hotel. A further 15 people were injured.